Hello everyone! If you play with a Dualsense on PC, you probably already know that the haptics and audio feedback only works with a wire connection. Some games won't even support a Bluetooth connection at all. In others, the adaptive triggers work, but there's no haptic feedback and no audio feedback. But now we finally have an adapter that supports all of those functionalities with a wireless connection. With a Raspberry Pi Pico 2W, you can use the DS5 Bridge project. And it's super easy to build. All you have to do is hold the boot button on the Pico 2W and plug it to your PC. It will show up as a USB drive. Then go to the Github of the project page and download the firmware and the companion app. And drag the firmware file to the USB drive that just showed up. It will eject once installation is finished, and then it's already working. All you have to do is enable pairing mode on your Dualsense, and it will detect and pair automatically. The microphone works perfectly, and you also have the headphone jack. Additionally, you have the companion app, which lets you customize a lot of things. First, you have quick controls to the haptics, speakers, microphone, and light bar settings. Then you can change the controller input and make it behave as a DualShock 4 or an Xbox controller for those games that don't support the DualSense. You can change the volume for the speakers and microphone. On the haptics tab, you can choose between the haptic feedback or regular rumble simulation. There's also audio haptics, where the rumble motors will vibrate as a speaker. On the triggers, you can not only change the intensity of the haptics, but you can also set a fixed custom effect for the triggers individually. You can customize the intensity of the light bar and colors. And on the button remapping tab, you can remap any button. Sadly, you cannot remap keyboard keys here. But you can have different profiles. On the System tab, you can change the behavior of the mute button. And here, you can make it work as a keyboard key. This is great for setting the mute button as a capture button, or Ctrl-Alt-Delete. The quiet toggle behavior will mute the controller speaker instead. And the chord behavior basically works as a macro. You can set different button combinations to different actions. For example, holding the PlayStation button and pressing left or right will increase or decrease the computer volume. And then we have the polling rate, which you can change between 3 different levels. The lower level can save a bit of battery, but the latency will also increase. Lastly, on the settings, you can change the theme of the app, the LED of the Raspberry Pi, the sleep timer of the controller, and 2 other shortcuts. One to turn off the controller, and the other to change the speaker volume. Finally, to finish this project, you can 3D print a shell for the Raspberry Pi. I'll leave the link to this shell in the description below. Moving to the final thoughts, this is probably the easiest DIY project ever. There's no soldering, no advanced coding, you just have to plug the adapter and install the firmware. Once installed, the adapter is plug and play and will work on any PC or device, even without the companion app. The latency is super low, there's headphone jack and microphone support, and tons of customization options through the companion app. And the only con is that it only works on PC and it only supports the Dualsense controller. The price is pretty good. You can buy the Pico 2W board for about $15, sometimes even less if you get a discount code. And that's it for this video. All the links are in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.